Hi everyone, Shireen Fabing here. For anyone watching for the first time, I take care of business development at the Crisis Ready Institute. And we exist because the current status quo of crisis readiness and crisis management doesn't cut it. And we're tired of seeing it do a disservice to organizations as well as society. The ultimate goal of crisis readiness is to be in a position whereby your entire organization can detect and assess a risk real time and do so in a way that builds trust and credibility of your brand. So in other words, turning real-time challenges into real-time opportunities, and by doing so, strengthens your brand equity as well as your day-to-day operations. Part of my onboarding when I joined the Institute was discovering and understanding the crisis ready rules. They come in no particular order of prioritization, and they were designed to help you or assist you with your crisis ready initiatives, as well as provide a resource for you and your teams during challenging situations. So the crisis ready rule that applies to this video and also ties back to the ultimate goal of crisis readiness, which I kicked off with, is this: train and empower every team member to be intrinsically crisis ready. And this applies to a team of 1, 10, or 10,000. And in my last video, I talked about what it means to be crisis ready. So this is a really good follow-up, but it also brought some other thoughts to mind that I feel really, really compelled to share with you, and it will make it relatable. So not too long ago, my husband and I, we watched the Hunger Games series with our 8-year-old daughter. And for any fans out there, or for anybody who has watched, yes, she found a new heroine in Katniss Everdeen. In the second Mockingjay, President Coin, she gets this look on her face that something bad's about to go down. And out of pure instinct, she calls for an evacuation drill. The scenes that follow show her people, a.k.a. her entire team, complying and knowing exactly what they need to do. She very quickly realizes that they are indeed under attack and they have seconds before bombs are going to come in their direction. And the movie lets us know that the people pick up on this and they put a pep in their step and hustle deep down underground into safety, while she's over here with her leadership team ordering a counterattack. And what we see is that everybody is falling into place with ease. The narrative, however, throughout the series lets us know that they've been preparing for this day for a long time. And when they realized that it wasn't a drill, they knew exactly what they needed to do. All of them. So sure, watching the movie brought this rule to mind, but I also realized how far and wide this mindset or culture can extend. And in fact, it is being applied to something very close to home and heart for me, and probably will be for, or should be for, many parents once I explain. So school just started back, let's call it mid-September. It's been a different year, so let's call it mid-September for the purposes of my story. And they've had a few lockdown drills, at least at the school my daughter attends. And the way she talks or explains the end-to-end process, it pulls at my heartstrings for two very different reasons. One, she's 8. Do they really need to be doing this? But the real world reality settle in, and I'm reassured that my child will know exactly what she needs to do in the event of a real situation or a real issue, and she will comply. And the way she runs you through the step-by-step of what she has to do and why, based on where she's sitting in the classroom, in proximity to the door, it's remarkable, truly impressive. And I'm proud as a mother and as a professional. So, movie or real life, I believe that being crisis ready is vital. And regardless of industry or environment, and regardless of whether it's an issue or a full-blown crisis. And as a cultural component, crisis readiness will train and enable your teams to spot opportunities through the challenges that they're facing day to day versus always being in a reactionary mode and missing out. So I'm going to leave you with a couple of thoughts. And in answering, I want you to reflect on the following. Do you feel trained and empowered to be able to detect and assess a risk, an issue, or challenge within your organization? And to add to that thought slash reflection, how supported do you feel with regards to these crisis ready skills by your leadership teams? I would love to hear from you. So while you're reflecting, I invite you to share some of that below in the comments section. And let's continue these very, very important conversations together. Thank you.